Continuing coverage in Marshall County tonight, 7 News told you last week about the state of emergency in the county due to deplorable road conditions. Now, West Virginia House Delegate Joe Canestraro is introducing a new campaign at the Marshall County Courthouse tomorrow. In response to this, thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Taylor Long.
And I'm Royce Jones. Canestraro's campaign provides new ways for Marshall County residents to directly send complaints about slips and other problem spots to Governor Justice.
Quite frankly, I'm very angry at this point. As someone that lives here, drives these roads to work, just like every other citizen, he needs to stop playing politics and needs to start to step up and actually fix the roads now, because the cost of fixing them now is going to be much smaller than waiting and letting them continue to deteriorate until somebody gets hurt or dies.
On Tuesday, Canestraro says he reached out to the governor's office requesting that he and the Department of Transportation Secretary Byrd White ride shotgun with him on a driving tour to see the road conditions firsthand. He has not heard back from the governor yet. That campaign launch is tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the Marshall County Courthouse.
A local classic car museum is getting some new publicity. Belmont Classic Cars are the new proud sponsors of the Rick Ware Racing No. 52 Chevrolet in Sunday's Monster Energy Cup NASCAR race. Bailey Curry is the driver of the No. 252 Camaro.
That is so awesome. And you know what? I always say I grew up watching NASCAR, so to see something like this from the Valley, you know, kind of make that prime time spot is super cool. And they have some really neat stuff. I don't know if you've ever been to Belmont Classic Cars, but I did a story there a couple months ago in the fall. Oh my goodness. It is like a classic car wonderland in there, you guys.
It's a sharp looking car.
Oh yeah, I would go for a ride in that thing. Maybe they'll let us if they hear this.
Yes.
Well, you guys, the Ohio House has passed legislation that could help counties who have smaller budgets pay for the cost of prosecution. The bill could give these counties financial help if their requests are approved by a legislative panel. It comes in as officials in Pike County deal with the multi-million-dollar cost of prosecuting a death penalty case involving 4 relatives charged with killing 8 members of another family. The legislation now goes to the state Senate for consideration.
A new police video shows a driver in Cuyahoga County in a stolen vehicle ramming into several police cars. Ohio State Patrol troopers found a stolen Dodge Ram on Wednesday. The troopers tried to block in the vehicle, but the driver accelerated and hit a patrol car. After they tried to take the suspect into custody, he rammed 2 more cruisers and sped away. The truck was later found with no one inside. There was no serious injuries from the incident.
The Ohio spring hunting season for wild turkeys begins later this month. The season for the southern part of the state begins on April 22nd, and the season for the northeastern part begins on April 29th. That's according to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. The youth wild turkey season will begin on April 13th. All hunters participating must have a valid hunting license and a spring turkey hunting permit.
Looking outside now, aside from the clouds today, it was a gorgeous day in the Ohio Valley.
Yeah, you know what, it really was. And you know what, it looks like the dog days of winter are finally behind us. Thank you, Jesus. But is the rain on the way as we start the work week? Let's check in now with Storm Tracker 7 meteorologist Alexa Trischler for the answer. Alexa, hey.
Taking a look outside, the showers have already moved through the region. They will continue to overnight. Just to the south and west, showers moving through Kentucky. They will build and move through our area and become pretty intense this evening. We will have some strong winds as well and a few thunderstorms, but the temperatures are looking good. Just a couple degrees below 70. Some places still at 70 degrees at this hour, so temperatures still warm, but we will have those showers tonight, a possible thunderstorm, gusty winds, and tomorrow waking up we will have showers and some thunderstorms possible throughout your Monday. The winds will be strong, but not as strong as tonight, so gusty winds for sure. We'll have a more detailed look at your forecast coming up next.
All right, Alexa, thanks so much. In Belmont County now, a familiar fundraiser made a comeback in the Ohio Valley today.
Oh, yes, Taylor, it sure did, and they came back with a blaze. It was an absolute bang there, okay? You guys remember the Ohio Valley Easter egg hunt, right? It's a fundraiser for a Special Wish Foundation. There hasn't been one there since 2013. The organizers say they left the Ohio Valley for a while, and when they came back, they realized nobody had thrown one since their departure. Well, now they're back, and after 6 weeks of planning, this event went off without a hitch. The Red Devils field at St. Clairsville High School became an Easter egg extravaganza today. The second annual Ohio Valley Easter egg hunt was held there. And let me tell you, this ain't your granny's traditional egg hunt.
We have over 1,100 children registered for this event, and so about 1,800 people with moms and grandmas and everybody. It's just a great event.
They definitely didn't drop any eggs on fun. They had everything from inflatables to face paint, and there was photo ops galore with several Disney characters from Princess Poppy to Paw Patrol. What do you think about today? It's a lot of fun?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Walking around and getting candy.
The egg hunt. I like the egg hunt, and I saw the Easter bunny.
Admittedly, I was shocked when I heard there was no candy inside of these Easter eggs, but like I said before, this is no regular egg hunt.
There's nothing in the eggs, nothing at all. On the bottom of some of the eggs, though, is a code. You could take that to the prize table and redeem it for a bicycle, and we got some great prizes that kids can win.
This was a free event with a lot of community sponsors. All proceeds go towards a Special Wish Foundation, a nonprofit exclusive to the Ohio Valley that grants wishes to people under the age of 21 who've been diagnosed with a life-threatening condition.
We cover 8 counties throughout the Ohio Valley, and we just grant wishes to children. I get to be a blessing every day. All of the proceeds will help us continue to grant wishes to children here in the Ohio Valley, which is really, really wonderful because every dollar raised today will stay here locally in our community.
Now, this was a pre-registered event, but if you missed it this year, it's okay. Registration is currently open for the next year, and you already know we got you covered with a link for that registration on our website, WTRF.com.
A really cool science project was performed by Wheeling Jesuits engineering class this semester. Students tracked energy usage and the negative impact of using old fluorescent light bulbs. They tested this in the school's McDonough Center. The project included replacing bulbs in the main and auxiliary gyms with LED bulbs. Final results showed LED lighting is actually much faster and could save the school some money.
We took out about 37 and we replaced them by 25, and the advantages of the LED is that we can turn it off on and on without having to wait, so we can save a lot of money for the school.
This new lighting system includes adjustable features. The light can be dimmed or brightened depending on the event. And get this, it can all be controlled through a cell phone.
I'm jealous. I want one of those. And check this out. The cookies are coming. Oreo has made the Game of Thrones themed cookies for the 8th and final season of Game of Thrones. Can you even believe this? These Oreos will have 4 designs. The houses still battling for the Iron Throne and the White Walkers. They even teamed up with HBO to create a new version of the opening credits out of Oreos. That's what you're seeing on your screen right now as you are looking. The cookies will be released tomorrow, while the last season of Game of Thrones premieres next Sunday, April 14th.